So, in the prelim, I'm going with basically the Tony McQuay crew. You know, I got the Bryce Deadmans, the Vernon Norwood, Elijah Godwin, and I also put Michael Cherry because Michael Cherry hasn't been running out of his
Mhm.
mind lately, but I still think he's gonna, perform well at Worlds. I don't think he's in position to medal, but I think Deadman, Norwin, Godwin, and Cherry would qualify this team. And then the 4x4 final team, leadoff leg, Randolph Ross, then Champion Allison, then Rye Benjamin, then Michael Norman. I had no idea that Champion Allison split 43-6 at a Florida meet in April. Like that kind of went under the radar to me. I should have recognized that. And it makes his USA performance that much more obvious. But he split 43-6
I
in the
love how
Tom Jones Memorial.
you're more
It's
impressed with a
crazy.
43-6 split than a 43-7 open 4? The
Well,
43-7
like
is more
after the
impressive.
fact, he
Okay.
became a 43-7 guy, but like it makes that 43-7 make a
Yeah.
lot more sense and not be like, whoa, Champion Allison, who had him beating Randolph Ross at USA's. I didn't. But now
All right.
we got four guys, all who have split 43 point or run 43 open. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a great
Yeah.
4x4. I think that team can break the world record. Run 253.
Someone's got to split 42 like MJ did. All right. You're not going to believe this. I had the exact same order in the final written down right in front of me. Ross, Allison, Benjamin, Norman. I like your prelim if Ross and Allison make the final because we're not going to want to double them back. So I'm totally fine with that being the order. But if one of those guys doesn't make the final, I would put them on the prelim. So I could see a Norwood, Godwin, Ross, Allison if they don't make the final. But I think at least one of them's going to make the final. So I'm fine with your group. This is different, however, than what you texted me yesterday. Because there's
No, it's
three
not.
things that we can
No,
rely
it's
on:
not.
death, taxes, and Gordon putting Grant Holloway on a 4x4. You were texting me all sorts of Grant Holloway splits. I think you were unaware of how good the rest of the US is, though. 'Cause
Oh no, I
bumping off
wasn't.
one of those four is tough. You said it. You got four guys sub 44 open. Well, I mean, has Benjamin hasn't run sub 44 open, but
No,
he's
but he could.
done the equivalent to that. He runs fast with hurdles in his way, and he's run some crazy 4x4 splits. But Rye Benjamin's on the team.
Yeah.
It
No,
is
I
interesting. Go ahead.
what's interesting?
Well, I'm going to humor you and look at that world record from 93. Andrew Valman leads off 44.5. Could Randolph Ross run a 44.5 opening leg?
I think so.
Quincy Watts, 43.6. Could Champion Allison go 43.6?
You did in the Tom Jones Memorial in Gainesville, Florida on April 17th.
All right. Third leg, Butch Reynolds, 43.23. Could Rye Benjamin split a 43.2?
I think so.
And then Michael Johnson, 42.94. Could Norman split a 42.94? Or get close enough to where those
I
other
think so. I think
legs
so.
make up the difference?
I think so.
This
Kind of
actually,
matches up.
yeah, and I was looking at the numbers yesterday. Again, I did my research for hours last night. Came in from the beach early. I because I just talked yesterday about how the 400 is not that deep this year, but the US with these four specific pieces. Now it's really riding you need a big run from the two collegians. You need Champion Allison and you need Randolph Ross to deliver. And you need Champion Allison to basically just recreate what he did 2 weeks ago, which is going to be tough. And you need Randolph Ross to run how he did indoors or outdoors last year. But this is way closer than I thought it was. Was not even thinking this was going to be a discussion when I brought up the splits. And I said, maybe it's a possibility. Norman split. What he split at West Prelims in 2018? 43-0?
4306.
Right.
4306. Yeah,
So it's definitely a higher chance than the women's world record.
for sure.